Once back on castle grounds, the newlyweds gave one last wave to the crowds and then retired inside for a private party hosted by the Queen.
After the wedding, they go back to the castle, and there is St. George's Hall, beautiful beamed hall.
600 chapel guests were invited for the luncheon, but no cameras. While celebrations took place on the streets of Windsor, inside the Queen's party, Prince Charles gave a heartfelt toast.
He said that how proud he was of his son, and he remembered when he was a little baby, he used to change his nappies and feed him, and look at him now. And then Harry got up and he thanked everybody, and to Meghan, and thank you for agreeing to be my wife. And then Harry stood there and he said, hey, can anyone play the piano round here? And suddenly up on the stage got Elton John.
Sir Elton John performed several songs, including Candle in the Wind.
Elton John, of course, was a good friend of Harry's mum, Diana.
Guests feasted on a menu selected by Prince Harry and Meghan with great care.
They ate these delicious canapes of lobster, smoked salmon, and then there was asparagus wrapped in the most thinnest Parma ham.
Preparations were in full swing all week in the Windsor Castle kitchens.
The couple, they've tasted everything, they've been involved in every detail.
The menu was likely especially important to Meghan Markle, who is an admitted foodie.
We're going to add some garlic.
Meghan has appeared on various cooking shows. She was even a guest judge on Chopped Jr.
This dish reminded me of the kind of food that I grew up eating in California, like that real sort of farm-to-table, fresh, really simple ingredients.
1, 2, 3.
For dessert, the couple chose a lemon and elderflower cake, covered in buttercream and decorated with fresh flowers by American-born pastry chef Claire Patak.
It's a very special flavor, and it's kind of an ethereal, sort of floral flavor, which I think is really special, especially for a wedding.
Meghan had previously profiled Patak on her now-defunct lifestyle blog, The Tig. The pastry chef and the couple share a love for organic, seasonal ingredients.
I believe that they, like me, really enjoy to eat what's in season and really celebrate what's the freshest, most delicious thing at that moment in time.
Patak was a natural choice for Meghan, but the cake selection broke with the more traditional fruit cake served as the main cake at royal weddings. Prince William and Kate adhered to the custom with an 8-tiered ice cake decorated with sugar paste flowers. Tradition-breaking desserts aside, Meghan Markle will have to adjust to a whole new world of royal etiquette, and at times it may not always be a piece of cake.
What is the national animal of England?
Back in July 2016, Meghan Markle seemed to know very little about Britain.
You don't know that. Sorry, I'm keeping that on camera. She doesn't know it either. It's the lion.
Around the time she had quietly began dating Prince Harry, Meghan just so happened to be quizzed on her British knowledge while in the United Kingdom promoting the 6th season of Suits.
What is the national animal of Scotland? I don't know.
Meghan Markle was stumped on many of the questions.
I was the worst at this game. Bye.
Almost 2 years later, Meghan Markle is now a member of the royal family and will soon become a British citizen. Yet it's one thing to study British culture and history for citizenship test, and quite another to learn all the strict rules of royal protocol.
I think when you join the royal family, your life changes. There's no two ways about it.
British etiquette expert Grant Harold once served as royal butler to Prince Charles, Camilla Parker Bowles, and Princes William and Harry.
Your normal life is no longer the way it was.
In fact, Meghan's life changed even before her engagement to Prince Harry. Less than a year after they started dating, she shut down her lifestyle blog, The Tig, and quit acting soon after that. Her final appearance on Suits was just a few weeks ago as her character Rachel Zane, married her on-screen love interest.
You're the husband I've always wanted, and I can't wait to begin our adventure together.
Congratulations from all of us.
A new beginning is how Meghan and Harry described it to the BBC after their engagement.
I don't see it as giving anything up. I just see it as a change.
It's a new challenge. It's a new
chapter.
Oh, Meghan!
And now it's time to work as a team with you.
But by marrying Queen Elizabeth's grandson, Meghan Markle is also marrying into an institution where old traditions govern all aspects of royals' lives.
Everything she says, she does, the way she dresses, even the people she interacts with, it's all going to be observed.
There are rules about the clothes they wear. Black is usually worn only at funerals and remembrance days like this one.
I think we've already seen her dress sense is changing, her style is changing.
The former actress's mini dresses and plunging necklines have been replaced by stylish coats and more modest hemlines.
We now see her wearing hats. I don't know if she wore hats in the States, but most likely you didn't have her wearing hats. So she's definitely starting to change.
And there are rules about another staple of celebrity life.
No more selfies, no more autographs, all these kind of things that she's got to stop. It was fine when she was doing the celebrity actress role, but now she's a royal. There's things that she can't do.
Rather than taking formal etiquette lessons, Harold believes Meghan Markle's best teachers are in the royal family.
I watched the Queen. You learn from watching them. The kind of things that she would be learning, it's everything really. It's from how to be like a royal, how to behave like one, how to act like one, what to do, what not to do.
Harold says Meghan only has to look at the Duchess of Cambridge for pointers on things like the preferred way of sitting.
For a lady, I love what's called the Duchess slant. Now that's what Kate famously is known for, and it's where they sit with the legs together and at a slight angle. It looks very kind of dignified. I think we'll see Meghan sitting like that in the future.
And then there's the requisite curtsy, which Kate has also perfected.
The Duchess of Cambridge does it beautifully.
But during Meghan's first Christmas Day church service with the royal family, she received some criticism from the press for her curtsy. She had apparently bowed too low to the Queen.
It's a relatively new thing that she's doing. I'm sure the next time we see her do it, she'll perfected it.
Harold says any criticism goes with the territory, and Meghan Markle has been doing remarkably well.
From what I've seen recently with Meghan Markle, she's learning beautifully and doing everything just right. In fact, the British public have already, I think, taken her into their hearts. Look at the crowds that go to try to see her, which is fantastic.
And the feeling seems to be mutual. There may be no selfies or autographs allowed, but there are no rules against giving out hugs. And Meghan, like other modern royals, gives them freely.
Not long ago, Prince Harry brought a schoolgirl over to Meghan Markle, who also wants to be an actress, and Meghan went down to the level, which is what Princess Diana often did, and gave her the hug. This is amazing. This is what we saw 20 years ago, and it's wonderful that Harry has found somebody who is, I think, possibly like his mother when it comes to that side of things.
Meghan Markle, while keeping with old traditions, promises to be in line with a very new kind of royals.